After two successful entries in Ryan Murphy's Monster anthology, this latest season, Monster the Ed Gein Story, sadly feels like the point where the series finally jumps the shark. Where Monster the Jeffrey Dahmer story was dark and focused, and the Menendez brothers story at least had a coherent theme, this one drowns in its own excess. It's self-indulgent, confusing, and far too fascinated by the killer instead of the truth. Now, Ed Gein is one of the most infamous names in true crime, the mild-mannered Wisconsin farmer who became the inspiration for Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and of course the Silence of the Lambs. When police entered his farmhouse in 1957, they found horrors beyond imagination, furniture made from human remains, and the bodies of two confirmed victims, Bernice Warden and Mary Hogan. But Monster the Ed Gein Story quickly trades fact for fiction. While it begins as a disturbing yet grounded portrait, it soon spirals into complete fantasy. We see Gein talking to historical figures like Christine Jorgensen, the first person to have gender reassignment surgery, and even the Nazi war criminal Ilse Koch. And by the finale, the show suggests Gein somehow influenced other killers like Richard Speck, Jerry Brodos, and even Ted Bundy, whom apparently he helped in capturing. It's pure invention, and it completely derails what could have been a chilling exploration of a real-life horror. Charlie Hunnam gives a terrific performance, eerie, tragic, and haunting, though his version of Gein feels a little too sympathetic. Laura Metcalf is excellent here as Augusta Gein, the overbearing mother whose control and religious fanaticism helped twist her son's mind. The set, costumes, and atmosphere are spot on. It looks amazing, but style can't hide the story's biggest flaw. It glamorizes a monster. Rather than focusing on the victims and the reality of Gein's true crimes, the show turns him into a misunderstood anti-hero and blurs fantasy with fact until it's impossible to tell which is which. It even toys with the ideas of celebrity, showing how Gein supposedly shaped culture, but the execution feels messy and almost exploitative. The irony is that Monster the Ed Gein Story wants to critique our obsession with killers, but it ends up indulging in it. It becomes exactly what it claims to condemn, a glossy, stylized portrait that sympathizes with evil instead of exposing it. Despite some strong acting and beautiful production, it's unfocused, overlong mess that mistakes shock for depth. For me, the Ed Gein Story is a major disappointment and easily the weakest of the trilogy so far. Monster, the Ed Gein Story, gets a 5 out of 10. Brilliantly acted, beautifully shot, but too sensational, too sympathetic, and far too self-indulgent for its own good. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the Ed Gein Story, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.